Hello guys and welcome to the channel. You are watching dtsX and today we are going to talk about gaming headsets and gaming mouse. So I have with me a HyperX Cloud Core and a HyperX Pulsefire Haste. We are going to unbox them, review them, have a look at what really matters when it comes to buying a gaming headset or a gaming mouse so that you can purchase the best device that suits your personal needs. Let's do it. So starting with unboxing, both the boxes come in signature red, white and black color, the brand and product name at the top, a 2-year warranty badge, one key feature mentioned in the middle and a few more features at the bottom, along with information on compatible platform for these devices. At the back you get list of contents that comes in the box with mention that the headset is both Discord and TeamSpeak certified. There's nothing much on the bottom, but at the top you see that both of these are imported by HP. The reason being HP bought HyperX back in 2021 and therefore everything is now HP owned, which is a good thing for us Indians as HP is one of few well established companies in India as compared to other brands. Opening the Cloud Core, you get some paperwork, the interesting one being a coupon to enable dtsX for 2 years. Inside you will find a 3.5mm PC extension cable which you can plug into your CPU. Finally, let us take out the plastic box which contains your headphones and your microphone. So first impressions, the headset feels well built, comes at around 280 grams and with microphone totals up to 310. The frame is aluminium and rest of it is made of well-built plastic with HyperX branding on the ear cups. Comes with a non-detachable braided cable which has a scroller to control your volume and a mic mute unmute slider. At the end a 3.5mm connector making it capable of connecting to multiple platforms and devices. The wires attaching to the cups are also braided. The cushion on the headrest is soft and has enough travel so clamp force on your head from the top should not be an issue. Now putting on the headsets, they feel comfortable. I wear glasses and some headsets push the handles into the skin making it very uncomfortable and painful. But the HyperX are really nicely cushioned and do tilt so they fit nicely onto the head. They do not rotate however, so you cannot rest them flat on your table or chest.
Alright, now the sound you are hearing is coming from the noise cancelling microphone. It is detachable, can be adjusted to move far or closer to the mouth, comes at a nice angle and helps in receiving clear audio inputs.
The sound you hear inside these is in line with the price at which they come. Excellent for hearing dialogues and sound cues. Now it does not have very high bass, but it is decent enough for an immersive gaming experience. A right balance between playing games and watching other content. They do not come with full active noise cancellation, but enough to not get you distracted from the game, but also keeping you aware of your surroundings. Now I activated dtsX using the coupon code provided for Windows in the box. The difference is that now you get spatial audio experience on any headset you connect to your desktop or laptop. If you ask me if there is any difference, then yes, you get a much better audio experience with dtsX switched on. So considering everything I have just mentioned, I personally would give this headset an 8.5 out of 10. With this being done, let's move on to the unboxing of the HyperX Pulsefire Haste. Opening the mouse, you get a quick start guide and this black container which houses an extra PDFE skates to replace pre-installed ones when they wear out. They basically provides a smooth non-sticky movement on your mouse pad and I'm surprised that HyperX did think of including them in the box. You also get grip tape to apply to your mouse which looks like this when applied. The mouse itself comes in a pouch and in first impression, wow, is really ultra light and looks unique with these hexagon holes at top and bottom. The last mouse I used was G502. It was 121 grams, so this is almost half at 59 grams. Now the build quality I would say is decent. To make it light they have used plastic material all around and these hexagon holes also add to reduced weight. The cable is light, lifted slightly above surface and therefore doesn't hinder mouse movement. There are a total of 6 buttons and they all have smooth clicks except the scroll wheel. I think the scroll could have been more smoother and the scroll click also feels a little stiff. Maybe gets better with time or I hope I will end up getting used to it. It has a DPI dedicated button which has 4 presets 400, 800, 1600 and 3200. Now these holes add a nice design element, however I'm not sure how the internal components are going to hold up with all the dust going inside. HyperX however mentions that all the switches are dust resistant, so I'm hoping for the best. The mouse is RGB and can be controlled by their Ngenuity software. So there you have it, the unboxing and impressions on both of these devices. Let's now deep dive into how to choose a gaming headset or a gaming mouse, starting with the headset. When buying an audio device, first you should know whether you want to buy an headphone, which means a separate microphone, or a headset which comes with a microphone inbuilt. Now decide the price bracket at which you are going to buy the headset. Let's say if you are going to buy a headset between 4000 and 5000, stick to 5000 and don't go over it, even there is a few hundreds difference. So let's say if you have shortlisted 3 devices, one at 4000, one at 5000, and you also like a device which comes at around 5500. Now I highly recommend you don't go for the 5500 one, because let's say even if you buy the 5000 one, you are already 1000 above your lower limit. Do a value for money evaluation and buy one of the shortlisted 4000 or 5000 one. Next is a gaming platform. Whether you want to play on a PlayStation, Xbox, PC, laptop, a phone, iOS, Android. If you want your device to be compatible with most of the platforms out there, I would recommend going for a 3.5mm connector rather than going for the one which comes with a USB connector. Coming to your headrest and your ear cups, choose as per personal preference whether you like the circular or oval cups, have either a mesh or a leather cushion. Make sure it has some cushion on the headrest as well to support long gaming sessions. Next is the build quality. Mostly everything these days comes in a high quality plastic material with aluminium frame. So check if the plastic used is of high quality with a well built sturdy frame. Now there is also a discussion whether you want to buy a wired or a wireless headset. For competitive shooters, I will always recommend a wired one, whether it's a headset or a mouse. But for casual gaming and for certain types of game which can deal with some latency or input lag, you can choose wireless as well. With wired, you should prefer the ones which come with braided cable and has at least some volume control or other features like mute unmute, enabling disabling surround sound. With wireless, make sure it has minimum latency, the lower the better. Now I mentioned surround sound, so let's cover that as well. Now we have stereo, which is basically just sound split in left and right. Then we have surround sound like 7.1, which is hardware based and uses channels to give you 360 degrees sound in a 2D space. And finally you have spatial audio, the one given by dtsX, which is software based and makes the sound come even from above or below you for a total immersive experience. Then there are some other factors like the weight of the headset, whether you want active noise cancellation or partial is okay for you, and then the aesthetics if you want your headphone to look super cool. Alright, now let's discuss what you need to look for in a gaming mouse. Again, starting with the price bracket, choose one and stick to it. Next thing you want to decide is the shape and size of the mouse. This will depend on what your playing style is, whether you prefer palm, tip or claw grip. Next consideration would be the brand and its customer support network. Go for a brand which is well established in your country. Like in India, Logitech and HyperX are both well established, whereas Razer is not so much. Next up is your laser or optical sensor that allows for faster or precise movements. I think you cannot go wrong with a sensor released from a reputed brand in a mouse made specially for gaming in the last 2-3 years. One main thing is the DPI, which is the dots per inch. This basically means how many pixels the cursor will move across the screen per inch of physical movement by mouse. Higher DPI means cursor will move faster and cover more screen distance with less physical movement. A 400 to 3600 DPI covers mostly all the gaming needs of a person, so a mouse just with 24,000 DPI would not make it better than the one offering max DPI of 16,000. Most professional gamers anyway use a DPI setting between 400 and 1000 because with the higher DPI value, your accuracy also gets impacted. Now gaming mouse often feature extra buttons for the player's thumb, RGB options, on-the-fly adjustment to sensitivity and speed, long cables, or even functions like adjustable weights. If one of them is important to you, go for the one which has it. Alright, now you guys are ready to go ahead and buy your gaming mouse and gaming headset. Choose the one which suits your personal needs. Also, I have mentioned some links in the description of other brands in the different price brackets. Go have a look at them. While you do that, I will be working on the next one. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.